Hey YouTube, Jake Survival Channel here. Going to show you my base camp that I have. This is the very beginning of my woods, about 10 feet from where the main trail starts that heads straight through the woods. I like to keep it here so I can stop here first, or as I'm coming out I can stop here last, drop stuff off. I do a lot of my bushcraft stuff here, cooking here, and this is where I camp out a lot. I have another semi-permanent camp out by the pond. All it has there is a fire ring similar to this one, and a small table. Does not have a permanent shelter that I keep there. But here's this one. There's a large rock that I use for a fire reflector. Down here, these four or five rocks right here in front are all very flat, so that way I can set my pots down, my cups down on it, and not have to worry about them setting down in the dirt and getting dirty. And it's stable so they won't tip over. Here's this stump here I use for my food processing, whether it be cutting up meat or just getting food ready to throw in the fire. And also my eating table, that's what I put my food on while I'm eating. There's a small table. Come around here to the shelter. Right behind me, this is a canvas tarp. It can be thrown up on top of the shelter so that way I can see everything out. I just have a nail sticking out here. It hooks over on that, but I can just unhook it and throw it over the top. It's been snowing here, so I kept it down to keep it nice and dry in here. Here's a wall that I am currently working on, but it's getting close, kinda. There's some firewood that I keep out here ready to go in case I get out here late. I get out here late a lot, so I don't have to go searching for it. Right there is a 5x7 space blanket, and I use that a lot for carrying firewood back to the shelter. And you can also lay that out in here and lay down on it or sit down on it. Want to take a break? Use it as a door if I want to cover this up. Right here is a couple of wood tools that if you're gonna have a base camp, these are a good idea to make some of these, so that way you already have them, you don't have to make them, and it's just good to have these on hand. This one's just a pot hanger. There's two spots down there and right here, just a pot hanger. I got bored. Here's a baton. Whew. Just a baton for batoning your knife. Just two round pieces of wood I brought from the house. Good for steaks if I need to make some steaks. There's the other one. Here's another baton. A little bit better handle on this one. There's another baton. And here's a rabbit stick, digging stick, and also a pot grabber. You can see it's kind of at an angle there, so it's good. It's a good digging stick. Over here is that wood there needs to be cut for kindling, and so does that piece. And in there is kindling, some matches on top, bank line, and a couple fire starting logs. Like I said, I get out here kind of late sometimes, 4, 5, even 6 o'clock. So if I don't have time, it's too dark to go and get this stuff, I already have some here. So whenever you have a base camp, it's a good idea to store stuff. Need to beef up the wood supply. Hanging on the tree here, I got my grill, and I just keep that one out here. It's an old, I don't think I've ever even washed this thing. I mean, it gets clean though from the smoke and the fire, so it's good. There's a bow saw. Up top is a rope, and this T hanger. I'm not sure what you call those. They're really good tools. Right here is just a clothesline. And also if I wanted to hang up a big tarp, I got a bunch of people coming out. Several different things you can do with that. So that is my base camp. Thanks for watching.